No, I haven't taken a test. Why the hell would I take a test? Come on, man. That's like saying before you got in this program, you take a test where you're taking cocaine or not. What do you think, huh? Are you a junkie?
What do you say?
Wow, another banner week for Bunker Joe Biden as he makes blunder after blunder from his basement. My panel's here to weigh in. Trump 2020 senior advisor Corey Lewandowski, along with civil rights attorney and podcast host Leo Terrell, who both join me now. All right, guys, you know what? Who wants to go first? Why? Number one, why is this guy so angry? And how dare he say to a reporter from a network television, are you a junkie? I'll start with you, Leo.
Well, first of all, let me say this. Outstanding opening statement, Judge. And secondly, the president made me proud of him today with those 4 executive orders. They were directly helping the American public, and I'm more proud of the president than any time ever today. This was a key day. Joe Biden uses black Americans, and Joe Biden is a con man. Joe Biden's only claim for working with black America is he's Obama's VP. And every time he runs for president, he tries to run on the back of using African Americans. Joe Biden doesn't have it there, Judge. He has lost it. His mental alertness is gone, and he has now tried to ride the coattail of black Americans to try to get him elected. It won't work. Why? Because he has done absolutely nothing, zero in the last 50 years in the politics. He has done absolutely nothing. That's why he's a failure, and that's why President Trump is going to win this November.
Okay, and Corey, I mean, what are your thoughts on the anger? I mean, it's not just a racist comment. Are you a junkie? Are you on cocaine? But the man gets so angry. He says, I know you're trying to goad me. What's with this guy?
You know, Judge, I have to think if you're in the Biden campaign, you've had the worst week probably of his entire 50-year career has been this week. Look, this guy can't stay in the basement long enough as far as his team is concerned, because the truth is, every time he talks, he says something that's racially derogatory. He says, you ain't black if you're not voting for me. I mean, it's just outrageous, and he continues to get a pass from the media, Judge. The truth is, Joe Biden doesn't have the mental acuity to serve in the highest office of the land. I believe that he's going to try and get out of this debate on September 29th. He's going to punt. He's going to have a reason not to show up on the debate stage because he knows Donald Trump is going to destroy him on that stage.
Say that. Well, and you know what, guys? I think we have some more sound from Joe Biden this week. Take a listen.
Unlike the African-American community, with notable exceptions, the Latino community is an incredibly diverse community with incredibly different attitudes about different things.
Okay, so here we've got him saying, again, the African-American community, he should stop talking about it. He talks about them as if they're a monolithic group who only think one way, can't even think about diverse thoughts. Leo, hit it.
I'll tell you exactly what it is. He has insulted, Judge, every African American. I don't think like Jim Kleinberg. I don't think like Al Sharpton. Blacks are individuals. We vote on production. We don't vote based on color. We don't have a Jim Kleinberg come out and tell all black Americans, oh, it's okay. Joe's okay. Joe's not okay. Joe's not all there. And Joe has calmed black Americans with that, I was Obama's VP. Black Americans are waking up. Black Americans are saying, we're not going to vote Democrat just because you tell us. I left the Democratic Party because I'm voting for Donald Trump for one reason. Donald Trump accomplishes things. I don't like this feel-good, we're for you type of rhetoric by Joe Biden. Last point. The Democratic Party has been totally hijacked, Judge, by the extremist groups, by Bernie Sanders and socialists. That's not the old Democratic Party. This is a socialist Democratic Party, and black Americans believe in law and order, and they're going to vote for Donald Trump.
Well, I don't think, if you look at what he's done for the community, yes. But you know what, Corey? I mean, in the end, how do you separate people like that? I mean, it's antithetical to everything we're talking about today, isn't it?
Well, it is, Judge, but look at Joe Biden as he's trying to select a vice presidential candidate. His only criteria for a vice presidential candidate is gender, not the best person for the job. He's basically said, look, when you go back to the 1920s, I'm going to pick persons only based on their gender. It's outrageous. It's insulting to women. It's insulting to men. But he gets a pass on that because he takes votes for granted. He's taking the African American community for granted. Look, he openly called African American males predators. He said it on dozens of different occasions, and he's never been called out for it. The African American community is not going to vote for Joe Biden the way he thinks they should.
Donald Trump is going to get anywhere between 20 and 25% of the vote. Donald Trump will get 25% of the black vote.
Okay, Leo, I will come to an end of the segment. Who do you think Biden's going to pick? Quick. Corey, go to you first. Who do you think he's going to pick for VP? Okay, what do you think, Leo?
Unfortunately, he's going to pick Kamala Harris. I underline unfortunately.
Okay, good. All right, guys, always great having you on. I appreciate it. All right, and coming up, CHOP might be over with, but activists are still trying to defund the Seattle Police Department. The city's police chief, Carmen Best, joins me next. This will be a good one.